State shells Maryland, proves worthy of number 1. East Lansing. If this is what Michigan State plays like with a number 1 ranking, it could be a long winter for the rest of the Big Ten. The Spartans used a full-throttle attack, three-pointers early, baskets in the paint late, defense all night, and steamrolled Maryland on Thursday night, 91-61, at Breslin Center. Box score: MSU, 15-1, 3-0. Big Ten won its 14th straight game and its first since moving to number 1 in both polls earlier this week. The Spartans didn't quite hit the 100-point mark or make 60% of their shots for the 5th straight game, but they came close to both. MSU shot 57.1% while holding the Terps to 37.7% from the field. Nick Ward shot 6 for 8 for a team-high 16 points, while Miles Bridges had 15 points, 6 rebounds and 7 assists. Freshman Jaren Jackson Jr. scored 15 on 5 three-pointers to go with 3 blocks and 2 steals, and Cassius Winston added 10 points with 8 assists. 5 Spartans had 5 or more rebounds, and 4 had 5+ assists. Watch, MSU's Tom Izzo is fired up after a loose ball hustle. Jackson hit a pair of threes in the first 2+ minutes before getting called for his second offensive fouls with 15:38 left in the first half. Kenny Goins took his place and buried the first 2 three-pointers of his college career, a sign of things to come. After falling behind 27-26 on a three-pointer from Maryland's Kevin Huerter with 7:45 left in the opening half, MSU closed on a 22-6 run. That included holding Maryland scoreless for a 4:29 stretch in which the Spartans scored 15 straight points. Tum Nairn's three-pointer with 1:17 left before intermission was the Spartans' 10th of the half by 6 different players in taking a 44-32 lead to break. In the half, MSU made 10 for 16 from behind the arc and shot 57.1% from the field overall. The Spartans had assists on all 16 of their baskets. The Terrapins, 13-4, 2-2, stayed in it thanks to their own hot shooting from outside, with Huerter hitting 3 of Maryland's 5 three-pointers in the half. Couch, 3 quick takes on MSU's 91-61 win over Maryland. MSU continued its sizzling shooting by making its first 6 shots of the second half to extend its lead to 17 in a little over 5 minutes. That included 2 more pick-and-pop three-pointers from Jackson and a pair of buckets for Ward. The Spartans made 11 of their first 16 shots to open the second half, then held the Terrapins without a field goal for another 5-minute stretch and then a 6-minute stretch as the MSU lead grew to 30 with 5:10 to play on a Winston three-pointer. The Spartans finished 16 for 28 from three-point range, 1 shy of tying the school record. MSU also had 30 assists on its 32 field goals. Anthony Cowan scored 17 of his game-high 26 points in the second half, and Huerter scored 16. The Terrapins made just 7 for 25 shots, 28%, in the second half. The Spartans traveled to Ohio State on Sunday for their second road game of the season. The Buckeyes, 12-4, 3-0, won at Iowa on Thursday night, 92-81, behind 27 points and 13 rebounds from Katabates Diop. Contact Chris Solari, solari@freepress.com. Follow him on Twitter @ChrisOlari. Download our Spartans Extra app for free on Apple and Android devices.